The first one is 2 fingers to the back of the neck. And the second one is the Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior. What exactly are you doing with the 2 fingers on step number 2? Life. Now, it depends on what you try to do. Are you using the instant transmission or are you using the Spider-Man? Okay? Instant transmission, Spider-Man. We need to vote in the chat, bruh. Which one are y'all going with? I know the truth. I know the right one. Let's see what Devontae's talking about, though.
Just to make this evidently clear, this is not a face reveal. You're just new. Well, Devontae,
True.
why am I just seeing your face now? Probably because you don't follow my Instagram.
Got him.
You better don't run now. No, don't click off now. How can you say you watch DTO and support DTO and you don't follow my Instagram, bro? I can leave you with all types of updates and status reports and all that other stuff like that. Plus, I have a second channel.
True.
Got it. Huh? You probably didn't know because you're just too lazy to go find out. My second channel has been at the bottom of my channel page for the longest time on my second channel. It's my gaming channel / my lifestyle channel. We gonna get active on that pretty soon.
Hey, I should hit Devontae up to come to MomoCon, bro. I should have did it.
I know I haven't uploaded a long form video in a month and some change. I promise you it's for a reason. Don't worry. Like I said, I keep y'all entertained.
Oh, that boy been going crazy with them shorts, though. No cap.
By being on my Instagram and my YouTube shorts. I upload YouTube shorts every single day. And everybody know them hoes turn.
Going crazy.
You gotta check them out. You feel me? You're gonna love them. Anywho, I just wanted to hop on Facecam on my main channel like I do every blue moon. With that being said, enjoy the video. Miller Mafia for life.
Holla, you're a streamer? Of course. Of course.
My brothers and sisters, what do you think when you see these 2 fingers?
Instant transmission.
Special beam cannon? No.
Oh, that, yeah, okay, that too.
You mother... Get out of here, Gohan. All right, y'all. If you ain't innocent or lived under a rock your whole life, then you probably know what these 2 fingers do. If you don't, then shoot. I'll tell you a variety of things they do, my nigga. Hand people credit cards, reach in that spot in the car with...
True. Hey, bro, reach it down with the 2 fingers to get it out. You just gotta... you get it and you pull it out. Come on, man. We've all been there.
You drop your phone, flick lima beans, wink, wink, air quotations. And one of my favorites... ripping the skin off your neck.
Nah, we don't rip the skin off a neck with 2 fingers, bro. You get the whole palm to the back of your neck. You get the back of your neck gripped up like this, and you, slide across like that. They're done.
Not like actually ripping the skin off your neck, unless you motherfucking Wolverine. But when them 2 fingers get dragged across your neck at 200 miles per hour, that mug hurt. I got introduced to this punishment during my middle school years, and it lasted all the way up until my 11th grade year of high school, which is also the year I quit football. I ain't gonna lie, throwing balls around was the last thing I wanted to do after all them years of mental torture. Throwing balls around? Pause? The punishment was simple. If you said something stupid, give me my 2. Not only that, but if you ain't submit to the consequences of your said stupidity, then the current consequences would level up to the higher consequence, which was what I like to call the Fleece Johnson.
The Fleece Johnson? What?
We could do it the easy way or the hard.
Okay, so if the second one is 2 fingers to the... no. If the first one is 2 fingers to the back of the neck, and the second one is the Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior, what exactly are you doing with the 2 fingers on step number 2? And why were people participating in that? I just got a question. That's all I got to ask.
Oh, wait. The choice is yours. Yeah, that dude from the Boondocks, the booty warrior, who is an actual, real person. To sum it up for the people having a slow moment right now.
There's no way they was putting fingers in each other's butts. There's no way. I swear, bro, I swear to God, I'll drive to your house right now, all right? And you're going to have to see me in a TLC match. But if you try to Fleece Johnson me, you're going back to the lobby, big fella. You're done.
Either you voluntarily bring your butt over there to let your punishers let it rip on your neck, or they gonna come get you now or after workouts. And when no running, your fate was sealed.
Oh, when he said bring your butt over... Yo, Devontae, you're not beating the allegations, man.
This only happened to niggas that they knew wasn't gonna throw no hands. I'm niggas. I remember my first time getting the punishment. It was not good. It happened one day during football training period in middle school. So there I was, minding my business. It was that little bit of time before a coach walks in where you couldn't tell if the room was full of rabid, wild middle schoolers or the zoo because of how chaotic it was. And even though I was minding my own business, she couldn't help but pay attention to the loudest people in the room, which happened to be this guy I've talked about in past videos before, where we're gonna call him AZ, and another guy named, we're gonna call him BJ. Now, I'm a loud nigga myself, but my loudness dwarfs in comparison to these two class clowns. See, Riri and Tard were slightly similar. AZ did things for attention and validation from others, probably because a little dickhead didn't get no loving at home. If nobody laughed or praised him for his accomplishments, then he'd try harder by using his size as an intimidation factor. And yes, he would physically harm you if he knew you wasn't gonna do nothing bad.
That's why you just gotta get your lick back one time, chat, and they will never touch you again. Somebody, mink, bruh, stop playing with me. They're not touching you again. They gonna run with the people that they think they can get over on. Because the fact that you even stood up to them means they know they might lose, and they can't lose their reputation. The bully lose one fight, everybody's laughing at him. Little Timmy in the corner with the glasses, laughing in his face after that. So they're not even going to take the chance.
Which is crazy because he wouldn't dare think about picking on somebody who was ready to throw hands and words back. BJ, on the other hand, was just an annoying little dude that just wanted a reaction out of as many people as possible. And ain't care how he did it or who he did it to. He was one of them people who'd say the craziest thing to anybody just to see if he could control you. And depending on how you'd respond, he'd back up or keep going. Little dude had his observation hockey on 24/7. Bruh, they both were on minutes timing 25-8. Literally all the time. So I'm hearing them both in that big old group of dudes cutting up, roasting each other, acting like they were the top dogs of the school, which at the time, I ain't gonna lie, that's where I wanted to be. Trying to be like the quote unquote cool guys. You know, the folks that be the most quote unquote popular in school, but peak in high school and eventually end up being more of a loser in their adulthood than they already were in high school. Bro, don't look at me like that. You know, everybody wanted to be him in high school. Shoot, I don't care. I was an outcast most of my life, so when
Yo, why did my man draw his cheeks on like that? Devontae, we need to have a talk.
when I got to middle school, that was my top priority, to be quote unquote popular because of all the neglect I experienced from outside of my home.
Devin, you don't have more riz than me. I'm sorry to tell you that, big fella. All right, that's not the truth. I don't know why you came in this chat lying like that.
And even then, I was still an outcast up until my high school graduation. So with this mindset I had back then, the coonery pulled me in. I'm creeping up, listening to what's being said, ended up acting like my presence and input was wanted. So I made a joke that made absolutely no sense. Had everybody looking at me crazy. In my head, I thought I ate, had my brain doing the Dougie and the two-step. Really thought I was Bernie Mac. And this was when I realized I should never do stand-up because I ain't hear a laugh. I heard, give me my two. I'm sitting there like, what you mean by that? He tell me, don't ask, come find out. Mind you, everybody in the room watching as if this was normal, like this was a freaking tradition. Not a soul in there thought this was a bad thing. Like that ain't do nothing but get my anxiety up even more than it already was. But mama ain't raised no hoe. So being the hard gangster I was, I did what any stand-up, chest out, 10-toed soldier would do. I looked him in his eyes and said, okay. Folded like a hoe. I walked over.
So you gonna have to fight me. You gonna have to fight me to get to this neck. We're running fades. Especially if I don't think I deserved it. He made a joke. Now, if I hear how bad the joke was, maybe you did deserve it.
Over there and submitted like a pussy, bruh. Tilted my neck over, ready for this nigga's fingers to Zenitsu Godspeed my skin, boy. I felt like I was in prison, bruh. And I ain't ever been there before.
See, we used to call him neck. Give me neck. Give me that neck. Thinking back on it now, that probably sounded mad pause. All right? Give me that neck. Slap the back of their neck, rub your hand across it.
You know how embarrassing it would be if school had a judge and a dude was like, you have been sentenced to the neck. And a big motherfucker walk out with 2 fingers like, bro, what? All I know is me now at
See, Jeremiah know the real, man. King of Riz hollering about
23, almost 24 this year. Could never. They would have freaked around and found out.
Hey, listen. I gotta keep a pop-up, yeah. Put a red ribbon on me. Red ribbon.
Come on, man. Listen, chat. Some people call it kufi, where you palm their head. We was out here giving neck. That sounds look. If anybody finds some clips of me in my younger years saying, "Give me that neck," I gave him neck. Son, that's not what it is not what it sounds like. All right, yo. Let me just stop right there before it gets worse.